As we know, the world today has seen an abundance of homeless people. We are fortunate enough to have the chance to interview the most recent winner of the Octopus tournament, Owen Jabu. We'll now give some insight on the denouement of his win.
It has been 2 months since your victory in the newly founded Octopus tournament. With your new affluence, how much money did you actually win?
Alright, well, that's below your pay grade, alright, bud?
And what exactly was it that you had to do to win the tournament?
Well, baby, it was a rigorous tournament that required guts and deception. Before the tournament, I lived on the streets, but I was one of the lucky ones. People die on the streets every day from starvation and the sub-zero temperatures.
Starvation, disease, and dirty cities, these are all problems that homeless people are dealing with. With the bedlam surrounding this tournament, we are here to give you a special interview with the sedulous creator of the tournament.
As the owner of the Octopus tournament, why did you decide to spend your fortune to create this tournament?
I've always felt empathy for the homeless population in our city. Perusing the city always made me feel melancholy. I decided to create a fair opportunity that will give contestants a prosperous life afterwards. We actually did a study after the last 2 games. Our results showed that 100% of the participants lived happy, prosperous lives after the tournament. But 98% of the total participants do pass away in the process.
What would you like to say to address the deniers of the solution?
Well, people often ask me, why don't you use your money to fund actual homeless shelters? Or why don't you help to organize and pay for food drives? Well, I'll tell you, first of all, homeless shelters are so crowded that they are 10% more likely to spread viral diseases such as COVID-19, the bubonic plague, and perhaps polio. Plus, the CDC recommends that we shouldn't be passing around food donated by other people due to the rampant viral diseases being spread around.
Thank you for your input, Evan. Now, here's a quick recap of what happened in this year's Octopus game. Breaking news, in an attempt to fight the imminent homeless epidemic in Grand Rapids, an anonymous billionaire has created an event titled the Octopus Tournament. This will be an annual tournament where people suffering from poverty volunteer to take part in the series of games in order to earn a prize of $10 million. And now here are some clips from the recent Octopus Tournament.
Welcome to the final rounds of the Octopus Tournament, with 3 contestants remaining who will emerge victorious.
Are you guys sure this is safe?
What do you mean? Of course it's safe.
Green light. Red light.
Baby.
Green light. Red light.
Saved me, but why? If we want to win, we're gonna have to work together. Plus, your slouching posture was causing you to be wind resistant, so I had to save you. No one can go that way.
Green light.
The final 2 contestants will now compete in a battle of fisticuffs.
Player 1. Player 2.
Ready? Go!
Congratulations, you have just won the $10 million.
Wow, what an emotional journey we have witnessed from this year's Octopus Tournament. Our next headline is that thanks to the Octopus Tournament, NBC has reported an increase in viewers of 30%. Now here's Joe with more statistics behind that.
So before we end this fabulous interview, Evan, do you have anything else you would like to say?
Well, yes, I have a couple things I'd like to say. Though this game took care of some of the homeless population, there are still many, many people in our community who still need a home. In fact, the Michigan Coalition Against Homelessness stated that there is an estimate of 10 million people who have not been helped or saved. So, I suggest the Octopus Tournament to someone like you, someone who is struggling with homelessness. Tell them that they are guaranteed a fresh start, food, shelter, and of course, money. Lastly, their safety is our top priority.
In the beginning, Owen thought this would be as simple as running through a few hoops, but through the loss of an unrealized friend, he has hidden away behind the mask of a stuck-up millionaire. Are the actions of this stuck-up millionaire truly selfish, or is it someone grieving while hiding behind a mask?
Go ahead.
Are you guys sure this is safe?
Not to the camera. Look at them.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, I'll shut up.
Thanks for your input, Evan. Now, here's a quick recap of what happened in this year's Octopus Tournament.
I'm stretching for this. I don't know if this is stretch.
Chill,
Yeah.
Bro.
Baby.
Baby.